Well, happy Friday, YouTube land out there. Welcome to my world of fun on today. I have a few things I want to get out of the way today, and let's focus on just having some fun. First of all, before I go into my content today, I want to do the shout out tag, and that is from Playful Reborns, our dear Penny. She has that tag, highlight shout outs. So I want to just do a few shout outs right quick before I go into what I want to talk about today. And please don't get upset if I leave you out. I just did a few people that I left out before when I did some shout outs. So here we go. We got Gilly the Monster channel. We have Tater Tots Nursery. We have Patricia Dolls and Dreams Nursery. We have Lisa Littles. We have Charms Reborns. We have Noah's Ark Nursery. We have Cena's Dolls. We have Baby Dolls, Soaps and Things. We have Mariah Diane's Nursery. We have Reborn Ministry. Excuse me. And we have Springflower Doll Connection. And those are the shout outs that I am doing today that I haven't done in a while, and some people I probably haven't done at all until today. Oh, also the Die Attic Nursery, and we have also one more. I want to do a shout out to Linda's Romper Room. So those are the channels that I'm did my shout outs to today. I'm highlighting for today. And now to get into what I want to do today, there's a couple of tags that involves questions. I'm going to get into that. And before that, I want to introduce these little dolls again. You all have seen these dolls before. Um, so from the far left, we have Romeo. He's a reborn scope. I don't remember what his scope is, but my artist is Bessie Smiley. Next to Romeo, we have my full body silicone doll. He is an Alveda silicone doll. He is a anatomically correct baby boy, and he was painted by Queen Carla, and her channel is Queen see something. And if I find it by the time I'm done with this video and I upload and I fill in the caption and stuff, I will include her channel as well as a highlight shout out. Gilly the Monster. I have that Cookie Monster right there, and that's to represent that tag. Gilly the Monster channel. And then we have baby Bryson. Yeah. And I will consider him a fresh face for today, Fresh Face Friday, by our one and only Better Blessing Nursery. Because I haven't done Bryson probably in like 2 years on YouTube. So a whole lot of my subscribers have never met baby Bryson. And also he supports the other tag, um, what's her name? Mariah Diane's Nursery. She has a tag that she calls Small Reborn. Bryson is about 13 or 14 inches. So yeah, I consider him small. And so let's keep moving on. That bear that's to the far right, this bear is a replica close enough to the bear that I had as a child. And that opens up my new tag. Okay, I have a new tag in addition to another tag, but let's talk about the new tag. My childhood toy. That's what this doll represents. I had a bear. I called him Wilbur. And I don't know what happened to my Wilbur, y'all. All I know is I grew up one day. I moved out of the house when I was 18 years old. I moved in with my oldest daughter's father, and I left Wilbur at home. And the last time I heard about him, he was in the attic of my home, my childhood home. And so I guess eventually, mom cleaned everything out and Wilbur got thrown away. And I regret not taking Wilbur with me because a lot of my stuff I took with me when I moved out. I took with me my favorite baby doll, just a lot of things that was really close to my heart. I took with me, but I left Wilbur behind, and I loved my Wilbur. Well, to make a long story short, recently this year I walked inside of the Goodwill store. You know how I feel about the Goodwill store. And lo and behold, I saw this bear and I said, oh my God, Wilbur has returned back to me after so many years. So, yeah, my new tag is hashtag my childhood toy. So, if y'all can remember that and share that, I would really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, moving forward, my tag that I told you all about is my new dolly furniture. Well, I did pick up some new doll furniture. I will be using it for my dolls for role play, but I did buy it for my grandbaby. She's 4 years old. She doesn't live in my city or state, and so I have it because when she's in town, her mom don't have to worry about bringing a bunch of toys from where she lives here. So it'll be toys already here, really cool toys. So this is her early Christmas present, and I'm about to pause the video and switch so you all can see it. Hello, we are back, and look who we have hosting and guarding this kitchen set. We have to the far right, baby Phoebe, Ashton Drake Gallery, Take Me to Church. These are my twins. And to the far left over there, we have Chloe. And they are still wearing their beautiful clothes by their auntie Willie T. Yeah, Willie T. Remember, she gave me a big box Happy Meal opening last year. I think it was close to Christmas time. And these cute little play sets they have on with these little strawberry necklaces. She purchased that for them. She even got these cute little bracelets for them. Yeah, so I love this outfit on them so much. I haven't changed them out. So I'm not going to say shame on me. I really do love them in those outfits. And I don't know, it'll be a long time before I change them out of that because I just don't see no reason to change them out, right? So yeah, um one day I am going to open up all the parts of this kitchen set and let you all see the inside of it. I won't do it tonight. Sorry for shaking. I won't do it tonight simply because I'm pressing for time, and I hope to bring this back. I am going to do a skit with Penny at Playful Reborn soon, and at that time, I'm going to bring that kitchen set back. I'm not going to go into all the details of our plans with that, just to let you know that this is not the last time that you will be seeing this kitchen set. It is coming back. So let's get into the questions, the tag questions that I want to talk about today. Um, I want to do, because I have like 3 sets of questions, y'all. And the one I'm going to do probably 2. So let's get started with Linda's Romper Room tag. And it's about, I think it's also called Girl Talk. Okay. Her tag is called Girl Talk. And the first question is, am I a night owl or a morning owl? I consider myself a night owl. Do I sleep alone? No, I do not. I have a very intelligent, beautiful, compassionate, loving husband. Sandals or tennis shoes. I love my sandals, especially in the summertime. I make sure I keep my pedicures up because I just love for my feet to look just as lovely as my beautiful sandals. Question four, socks or bare feet? Around the house, I prefer to have something on my feet. If I don't have soft bottom house shoes, I might have socks on, but I really don't like walking around bare feet. I've had some bad experiences walking around bare feet, y'all. Um, yeah, I don't like walking around bare feet. I like to protect my feet. Beach or mountains? And I think I wrote that right. Um, or was that supposed to be prairie or mountains? Okay, well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say beach. Okay, I'm gonna say beach for that. Six, carrot, um, casseroles or entrees. I think I prefer entrees over casseroles because the only casseroles I really like is like green bean casserole. So it's not like I have a variety of casseroles that I like for that to be my favorite. Um, Now, number seven actually says mountains or prairies. So I'm not sure where my mistake went with number five, y'all, because I have beach or mountains, and that makes no sense to me. So maybe you all can find out from Linda Romper Room, tag Girl Talk, what is her fifth question? Because I got that mixed up some type of way. But seven says mountains or prairies, and I'm gonna say mountains because we did take a trip, um, and it wasn't real mountains or anything, but it was really pretty close to it. And I would love to experience a even better mountain place to go visit. We went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we was able to see some mountains. Also, I think that was South Carolina. We drove through mountains, and I thought that was really cool. Now, when I think about prairies, I think about Little House on the Prairie, and I think that's really nice. But the problem I have with that is, their houses was so far away from each other. I don't really like living like that. I'm a people person, so I don't like to be far away from other people. So, um, and I don't know, maybe people who live on the mountains, they far away from each other too. But between the two options that they have right there, I think I'm just gonna choose mountains just because that's kind of like a fantasy that I have. Number eight, historical cities or small towns or modern cities. I definitely I actually live in a historical city, to be honest. Abraham Lincoln rules everything about Springfield, Illinois, besides Illinois being the capital of Illinois state and everything. It is a historical city at the same time. Everything is about Lincoln here, Abraham Lincoln. We got Abraham Lincoln's tomb, we have uh, Abraham Lincoln's law firm. Um, we have the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library. We have the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum here. So it's pretty cool. I never lived in a historical city before, and it's not bad at all. Number nine, do I prefer watching a series or movies? This is really tough for me because I love movies, and I see myself also loving series because I like when something keeps going and going and going and going, especially if it's really good. And I love the actors and actresses, and I love the content that's going on. So that's going to be tough because I can't choose between one or the other because I enjoy both. 10, popcorn or candy. I can't eat popcorn anymore due to my digestive issues, but I would say before the situation I'm dealing with, Popcorn is definitely something I would pick over candy. I'm just not. I eat candy sometimes. I like chocolate. You know, if I eat candy, it's gonna be chocolate with peanuts or chocolate with almonds. But even with that, I've always been conscious of my weight. So I'm not one of those people that like to dive into candy. So I will dive into popcorn before candy. 11, airplanes or cars? Oh, it's strange that this question came up. Very ironic, okay? Because before I turned 50 years old, you could not pay me to fly in anybody's airplane, okay? I don't care if it was private, whatever, no airplanes. Cars everywhere, or trains, or take the bus everywhere. Now, if it's a trip that's longer than 3 hours, I'm flying. Period. I am flying. I've been flying since I turned 50. It was a birthday gift that my daughter had for me in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I believe that was the first time I flew. Um, Number 12, soda or tea? I do not drink soda anymore, so between those two options, it would have to be tea. But now I can't even drink tea either. But just between the two options, tea. Sailboat or speedboat? Well, sailboat, because it's slower, it's calmer, I can relax, and I can actually pay attention to the surroundings, if we're going on a tour on a boat, I would like to be able to try to remember what I'm looking at and what I'm learning about. I did experience a speedboat before in Chicago, and we were at the Navy Pier, and it was fun. It was absolutely fun, but it's not something that I desire to do over and over again. The fact that I experienced it one time is good enough for me. 14. Um, would I rather live out west or down south? I wouldn't mind living down south. I have a lot of family members that live down south, and in this day and age, family has been so important to me. Even though sometimes I think some of my family members don't take that same approach towards family, but I feel that way. I wish so bad that we can be so much closer, not just relationship wise, but closer as far as the distance that we can travel to see each other. So, yeah, I would say down south just so I can be closer to my family. Alrighty then. Oh, let me see. What else do I want to talk about today? Um, Oh, I want to do Tater Tots Nursery. That's by Tammy. She has these questions that I wrote down. It's called Juicy. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. I'm trying to see exactly. Let's get juicy. That's the tag. It's hashtag Let's Get Juicy by Tammy. What's the last fib you told? Well, even though she said, little white lie, and I learned that in church that little white lies is still lies. So it's still not something I try to practice doing. So I couldn't tell you the last one I could have accidentally said because I don't practice doing it. So I think it's a very real question though, because people do tell little white lies. I mean, it can happen. Like you can see somebody, and let's say you give them a compliment, and you really don't mean a compliment. But I haven't been in that situation lately. But if I were to tell a fib or a little white lie, I have found myself maybe doing that. Especially, I mean, I'm not saying I just volunteered a little white lie though. That if they come to me and ask me something, and it depends. It really depends. If it's something that could be overlooked, I don't want to hurt their feelings. I might tell a little white lie, but yeah. But I repent about it because I just pray that people don't ask me questions that I have to tell the truth. If that makes sense. Okay, moving on. What is your best physical feature? My best physical feature to me used to be my teeth, but because I've lost teeth from the back and stuff like that, I feel differently now. My next best physical feature would be my eyes. I really do love my eyes. Um, Despite my natural puffy eyes that I do not like, the puffiness, I do not like that part at all, but I do love my slanted eyes. I really do. Three, what's the best compliment you ever received? I really can't think of the best compliment I've ever received because people say a lot of nice things to me, and so I really can't say one is better than the other. But I guess if somebody were to uh, tell me that they think I have a beautiful personality, beautiful character, that would be maybe top notch compliment because I don't care how you look on the outside. If your inside ain't right, it don't mean nothing what people say about you, what they see on the outside. So I want my character and personality to speak volumes. Um, Question four, ultimate comfort food. My ultimate comfort food is ice cream. I can't eat my butter pecan ice cream anymore due to my digestive issues and the restrictions I have in my diet. But I am still able to eat ice cream, and I'm so grateful for that. So I usually choose French vanilla or vanilla if they don't have French vanilla. Then they have this other flavor, homemade vanilla ice cream. Any of those vanilla brands, it could be Blue Robins, it can be in any brand. You know, I'm really not picky about the brands. I'm really not. Any brand of ice cream is good to me. If it's French vanilla or in a vanilla family, I'll eat it. Question five: would you rather be an expert at one thing or pretty good at many? I think I'd rather be pretty good at many because I'm not really one of those type of people that just one thing do one thing. I'm pretty much all over the place, but I am organized. I'm not all over the place like I'm unstable, but I am all over the place when it comes to the variety of things and adventures that I love to get into. And even with my inspirational, I like to have a variety to kind of keep things nice and spicy, keep people interested in coming back. Six, what do you do when no one is around? When no one is around, if it's something bothering me, sometimes I'll get into a deep meditation, and sometimes it leads to me praying, and sometimes it leads to me crying. I really don't like crying around anyone, even though my best friend, who is my husband and also my youngest daughter, she has been there for me like a best friend would be. I have cried around them, things that has bothered me. My sons, I consider them my best friend, and yeah, so I've cried with them. I've cried with my oldest daughter as well. So I would say um, when people is not around, and those specific people that I named off, I would choose to pour my heart out and just let it all out. You know, I don't hold back. I don't suppress the way I feel. I just let it all out. Have you ever had your fortune told? I don't believe in fortune tellers and stuff. I had an experience before. I was trying to get pregnant after I had my oldest daughter and after I had a miscarriage after her. I got married to my first husband, and we were trying to get pregnant. And I was at the hospital at the time, and I had just learned that I experienced a ghost pregnancy. And that's when you think you're pregnant and you have all the symptoms of pregnancy, but it's really not a baby inside of you. And so this lady felt sorry for me, and I guess she was into that little fortune type of stuff. And I was in distraught, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I would never gave her permission. So she took my hand and she told me I was going to have four children. Well, did it come to pass? It did. You know, maybe that was just by pure coincidence. I don't encourage people to get into fortune tellers or anything. Like I said, I was kind of like in despair, and I didn't know what she was about to say. All I know is she took my hands and read the lines on the inside of my hands, and that's what she told me. But I do not condone it though, okay? Number 8. In which decade had the best fashion trends? In my opinion, was in the mid 80s when I was in high school. I had the what you call the ice wash jeans. I had the skirts. I couldn't wear pants; them was against my religion. But I had the jean skirts and matching jackets, and yeah, they even had the little ice colored coats and stuff to match it, and I had all of that stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. Also, they had the what they call those real bright colors back then, the little matching belts, and they call those neon colors. I had the lime green, I had the orange, the yellow, the blue, you name it. They had the little socks to match it. They had the hats to match it. The little windbreaker jackets. It was just those little neon colors. Those fashions back in the 80s were really nice, really cute, and really girly. Did you ever go to summer camp? Yes, I did. I went to Amboy, Illinois when I was 15 years old, and even though I cherished the experience, I never wanted to go back camping because the mosquitoes just turned me off. The nasty drinking water was horrible, horrible. They say it was well water, and so I don't know if well water tastes good anywhere else, but at that time, back then in the 80s, Amboy, Illinois had the nastiest well water. And then they told us just when we drink it, don't let it touch our tongue. So that's what we did for a whole week, y'all. We drank nasty water that couldn't touch our tongues. Okay. 10. This is the last question. Do you feel you have a healthy relationship with social media? I think I do have a healthy relationship with social media. I'm not saying that it's always been good experiences. I've had a couple of bad experiences, but for the most part, it's been really awesome, and so have y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I should have mentioned this before because half of y'all probably did not watch the whole entire video. But if you still with me, please smash that like button so that my algorithm can pick up on YouTube. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please subscribe. And thank you to all of you all who have supported me thus far, the new and the old. And I am thanking God for reaching almost 800 subscribers really soon. Please help share this video, encourage other people to subscribe, help me reach my 800 subscriber, okay? And I'm not the type of person to give away dolls unless it's a doll not necessarily I don't like, but it has to be a doll I have not bonded with. And it's hard for me to do that unless I intentionally get a doll for a giveaway. So I don't know what I'm going to do for a giveaway yet. It's easier for me to give away money and gift certificates than a doll. So those of you all who are following me and support me, please know it is not easy for me to choose a doll for a giveaway, but I will hook you up with something, okay? So stay tuned for as I get closer to 800 subscribers. I'll be talking about that. Thank you all for being so patient and hanging in there on my channel. Thank you for all the beautiful encouragements, all the uplifting words. I just love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Also, the another highlight I want to shout out to is ET Babies. Y'all continue to pray for Tasha over there. Yes, we are her Martians and we love her. She's going through some stuff and she's very open about it. It's not a secret or anything. So y'all just pray for her. Pray that her apartment comes through and everything. Pray that her wishes, her dreams, her desires come true for year 2023 because it's not over with yet, right? Okay, y'all. Have a very, very blessed day. Bye.